Greetings, my excellent friends. Welcome once again to Speed Skating Deconstructed. Hope you're having a great summer so far. Just a couple things as we move through the summer. A major point on changing your technique, whether it's on land, on ice, on inlines, you have to do this. This is the rule. It has to feel way, way different to make it any different at all. I'll say it again. It has to feel way, way different to make any change at all. I've felt it in my own skating. I used to go in Calgary, I'd go on the ice and skate and bring the video and go in that room near the rink and look at it, and it was the same. I couldn't believe it. It felt so different. And I'd come back in, I'd go back on the ice, I'd try something different, I thought, I'd come back, look at it again, it was the same. It taught me you have to violate your physiology to make a change. You have to really go way out your comfort zone. So give yourself permission to have some fun with your technique, whether it's in inlining, doing your dryland imitations, things like that, or on ice. Give yourself permission to experiment and go way, way wide of where you normally go, because your neural pathways are very narrow. They're used to stuff. They're routinized. They're almost fossilized. So you need to bust those open and be free. And that's how you create new habits. So do that, and you'll find that your change, your improvement, and the trajectory of your improvement will be much faster. So give yourself permission to go way different, and you'll succeed faster. Also, about dryland, there's a lot of crummy dryland left over from the 20th century out there. I'm seeing a lot, from around the world. People straddling on two legs, moving real slow, not matching cadence that we have on the ice now. Stuff that's too high, straddling two legs, and moving slow. The sport is fast now. It's dynamic, and it's very specific. If you want to maximize your dryland, use a portion of it, a good portion of it, to mimic the cadence you have on the ice. For example, if you're skating a 25-second lap, doing 40 strokes in that lap, that's a 96 stroke per minute cadence. You want to match that in your dryland. If you're doing single leg jumps, if you're doing plyometrics, if you're doing one-legged squats, whatever, match that cadence, because your explosiveness, your amplitude will match it. You'll get on the ice and you'll be used to that. Even exceed it just a little so you can go through that hit zone faster. So make sure your dryland is specific, position-wise, one leg-wise, and movement-wise, and you'll come to the ice much more ready than if you did this crude 20th century stuff where you're just kind of sitting in the position. That's over. The sport's too fast, the opportunity cost is too high to use that in your program. So that's it for today. Hope you like these tips. Let me know what you think. Subscribe. We always want to hear from you. Send a video if you got something. I'll critique it. Also, Viktor Hald Thorup, the great Danish inliner, marathoner, and skater, has excellent dryland stuff out there. So I'll link his channel to this video, and you can look at what 21st century dryland stuff looks like. We'll talk to you next time on Speed Skating Deconstructed. What makes a skater great? Later, skater.